Hi there, this is Shinjini from moderngypsy.in and I'm sharing another video from my I Am Junk journal. So I started this particular spread just by putting down some colors on both of these pages, but then I'm going to work on each one of them individually, and I'm going to share one of these page spreads with you, completely from start to finish. So this is still continuing my exploration of a neutral color palette, thanks to the Instagram challenge that I found courtesy of Tina Hoyson and Nico Valsky, and I will leave links to their Instagram accounts below so that you can go check out their work. And yeah, I have really enjoyed working with this palette, and I have ideas for another junk journal that I want to create based on another theme, which is most probably going to be woodland sprites. And the first video that I shared from this journal was a little woodland sprite. And I want to do more of those kind of paintings, and I do want to stick with this palette, but I want to expand this palette. So I want to see what I can add on to these neutrals. So that's going to be a new project that I work on once I finish this one. And I'm really excited about seeing how I can expand this palette and then work a little bit more with, this set of really different to me colors that I have really enjoyed using over these last few days. So within the paint that you saw me laying out, and I know that this video is sped up, but this was a very fast, I did work very fast, even just in normal time. So just in that laying down of paint and just in the way that I tend to move my brush, which is in kind of loose and free strokes, rather than really painting down very considered form of color blocking. And within those loose free strokes, I tend to find different shapes and images that kind of, peek out to me, and I tend to draw those out. So that's exactly what happened here. I kind of saw this face, and interestingly enough, if I were to draw this profile from, if I just had to draw it or sketch it out in a sketchbook, I wouldn't be able to do this. But I kind of found this within the paint, and then I found it very easy to just draw it out and refine the features and pull the face out. So I really love this way of working very intuitively and just letting the painting in a way become what it wants to become. So in many ways I almost call it Michelangelo-esque in the sense that he said that when he carved marble, he just let the image that was in that piece of marble come out. That is what he said. That is how he described his sculpting process. And that is kind of how I see my painting process, is that I let the image that is there on this page, I just let it come out. So there's something that wants to be born on a page, and just in the way that I apply the paints and the way in which I show up, and probably even the mental, emotional, and even physical space that I am in. All of that really dictates in many ways what happens on the page when I come to it and what that page becomes. And I feel like I'm just excavating and finding things here, and being amazed at what really comes through sometimes. So this profile, I tried sketching it out after I finished this painting, and it was an exercise in frustration. So I really love how this thing happens when you are just loose and free and respond to the page. That's how I like to put it. So continuing on, we're just building up the face, and as I'm painting the hair, you can see how I change it and how it, the kind of the fall of her hair changes. Because while I paint it, I notice what wants to happen. I notice how the hair wants to fall, and I just kind of keep following that impulse, just keep trusting it and keep following it. So I'm just continuing to build up the page. I'm going to finish up painting the face, painting the figure, and then work a little bit on the background. And with these paintings, I'm really loving getting down some colors on the page, and then coming in with white and with etching. I really love how that texture and that softness just kind of brings the page together. So I'm going to set the rest of this video to some music, and I hope that you enjoy watching this page come to life, and try creating something intuitively in your own art journals. So there you have it. We're almost at the end of this painting, and I really love how this page turned out. I hope that it gave you some ideas that you would like to explore in your own art journals. If you enjoyed this video, then please do hit like and subscribe. Feel free to leave me a comment and tell me what you think of this painting. What would you like to see on my channel going forward? And yeah, if you are inspired to create something in your own art journals based off of this or any of my other videos, do share your finished paintings with me. You can share them with me on Instagram. Just direct message me at moderngypsy.in. If you don't want to share it more widely, I would really love to see what you create. So until next time, take care and keep creating.